Parking cars moves us. What moves you?
We want a continuance so that we can go to the Superior Court of Guam on a application petition to have set aside all of the actions that were taken by the Port Authority of Guam's Board of Directors at meetings that were not held in legal conformance with the open government law.
In particular, it's the meeting that was held last December 5th, says Attorney Curtis Van de Velde, because it was at that meeting, he believes, that the board decided to make then-Deputy Port GM Anais Terlahi the acting general manager.
If the Superior Court finds that this meeting was held in violation of open government law, what then? What does that mean about that?
The open government law makes it clear. It's not equivocal. If there is a violation of the open government law, all actions taken at a meeting not held in conformance with the open government law are void, which means they didn't happen.
Van de Velde's client, Bernadette Meno, along with 6 other employees and former GM Mary Torres, were all sacked last December amidst allegations that they participated in a conspiracy to falsify a workers' compensation claim that was made by but never paid out to Meno. If the December 5th executive session is found to be in violation of the open government law and voided, Van de Velde says that the appointment of Terlahi and her subsequent signing of the adverse actions against Meno and the others would also be voided.
That appointment would be a void act, and therefore only the general manager could do so, which was Mary Torres, and she did not sign the notice of proposed adverse action.
After she was fired last December, former Port GM Torres publicly accused the Calvo administration of making a political issue out of Meno's workers' compensation claim. Van de Velde had asked Torres to testify at tonight's meeting, but subsequently decided not to call on her because, he says, the Civil Service Commission doesn't apply the rules of evidence, limiting what Van de Velde fears would be an effort by the port's attorney, Mike Phillips, to politicize Torres's testimony.
We are not going to have Mary Torres testify tonight. That is our intention.
Can you say why?
Yes, because of the fact that I have listened to the comments of Mr. Phillips at the last hearing, where he threatens to launch into this extremely long tirade about Ms. Torres's knowledge of the circumstances and demean her credibility.
In addition to asking for time to get a ruling from the court on whether the open government law was violated, Van de Velde also wants the Civil Service Commission to order port management to turn over the recordings and transcripts of that December 5th meeting, which he believes will prove that the port did not act in time on issuing the final adverse action, thus voiding Memo's termination.
We believe that the transcripts from the December 5th meeting contain a discussion between legal counsel and the board, which indicates a date of knowledge by the Port Authority of Guam as early as October 15 of 2012, which would mean that when the notice of final adverse action was issued on December 18, it would have been beyond the 60-day period.
By 3 days.
Approximately 3 days.
Making the adverse action invalid.
Making the adverse action invalid according to Title IV, Section 4406.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.